Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of MC Eternal. How are you guys doing today? How's life? In between the episodes I did try to clean up the base, make it more homely, and you might notice that I do try terraforming but I'm not really good at it. So I'm sorry. Viper, one of the viewers, suggested that we should add skulls to the mob farm. Well, I did not have enough wither skeleton skulls, so we have our custom made skulls. Their faces, but you know. And you might also notice that I have added blood magic to the pack. Cause actually I thought these stone path blocks from blood magic go well with hempcrete, but they don't. We also have a munch too. But generally I do actually think that our base looks decent during the night. You might also notice that I have 6 purple hearts. And the way that I got them is basically that I realized the more food that you eat, the more hearts you will get. So I started eating every single crop that I could find from Pam's Harvest Craft, and we have a lot of hearts. So what is the plan for today? Well, I was hoping that we can start today's episode by going to the Betweenlands and start adventuring a little bit over there. Oh, vampires. The important thing to remember is that my knowledge of Betweenlands is garbage, because my previous computer was garbage, so it could never load the Betweenlands. So I've been there only like twice in my life, and I did not manage to do anything. I just know a few details. For instance, I do know how to make the portal key. We need these, which you find them in swamps. This is a swamp? Okay. Unknown energies. From an egg? Okay. We just have to wait for some people to spawn and farm them, so that we can get the talisman. At least in pieces. Do I have to look? Do I have to activate you? Oh no, they're here! Hello! Did you drop something? Yes. 1 fragment. They lift you up. Where did you go? 2 pieces. 3 pieces and the other guy is running away. Come back. Also, if I'm not wrong, in order to get rid of these guys, we also have to get rid of this spawner. We have the 4 pieces, right? Oh, I have a duplicate. Okay. Good thing I didn't break it. Yeah, we have 4 different pieces. So we should be able to make the talisman. I think this is the coolest animation ever. It's so nice. Look. I'll shut up. Wow. As you guys probably know, the portal for the Betweenlands is a huge tree. So I was hoping that we make it somewhere where we can see it from our base, because it looks nice. And it's also not in our face. So maybe here is a good area? I think. And again, if I remember everything correctly, we just need a sapling and add the key. Nice. I personally appreciate how much work and effort has gone into designing every single block. Look, with that, ladies and gentlemen, is where my knowledge of Betweenlands ends. I also know a few more stuff. For instance, I know that we cannot take food, but I was hoping that maybe we can take some biscuits of totality from Botania. I hope. I also know that we cannot take torches, and I also know that our tools and weapons are not as effective as they are in the overworld. But I think we are tanky enough, so we should be fine. So I'm guessing see you on the other side. Where are we? Oh my goodness, look. It's still loading. I had to stop the recording so that it would load. This is nice. What are you? Can I kill you? They don't seem very friendly. And they drop... Okay. I'm in mud. They drop sludge balls. And you can mix it with sap in order to make sap jello. Oh, this is the thing that we need in order to regenerate hunger as well as prevent decay. I should really get out of this mud. Our biscuit of totality have been changed to rotten food. I don't think it's a very wise decision to swim. Let's go that way. We are also looking for a tree called sap, if I'm not wrong. And if we harvest that tree, that should give us sap balls, and then we can mix it with these guys. That is amazing. Okay, something's wrong. I did find the sap tree, and we should be fine. Did we get sap? Yes, it seems that my axe has somehow silk touch, and I have to do this one by one. I just removed my armor to show you that I do have a bar here, which is apparently for the decay. So if you eat sap, this will be topped off, and if it goes lower than a certain level, you will walk slower and you will have fatigue. So we have to have sap at all times, and it's nighttime. Okay. Doesn't look like a friendly dimension. One very small point, it does seem that my OP sword and my OP pickaxe are not working, and only my shovel is working, which is from Tinker's. So if we use our Tinker's pick, can I dig down? Oh yeah. Okay. Nice. Can we also have night vision? It would be lovely. It seems we can. It's from Botania, so I'm guessing it didn't count. And we are looking for sulfur, which this is sulfur. With this we should be able to make torches. And I don't remember how did we get sticks. Okay, that's how. And we have torches. I think I should start setting up a perimeter. What are you? You're called a white. And you are white. You're the wrong kind of white, but you have so much health. And he drops White's heart. Oh, you can make the tar heart. I always wanted to know what this is. I was going to say that we should start setting up a perimeter so that we can access that stupid portal and also have a safe area to sleep and work. Are you a poisonous frog? Yes, and that is not how you should check if something is poisonous. Normally when something looks nice, it's bad for you. I should not have touched him. I would like to mention that I'm screwed. Yeah, we're gonna die. Probably. Oh, that was it. It's gone. Cool. So many stuff went through the portal. I personally think that if you have to venture out in an unknown territory, the first thing that you have to do is to make a house. A safe place. A place to sleep, a place to work. We have some chests, we have some furnaces, we also have an ultimate furnace from Mystical Agriculture, because I thought this is faster. We have a crafting table, and outside we have a balcony with 2 open modular turrets. Fully upgraded, fully loaded, so within a radius of 32 blocks, nothing can get close. I also made a small tunnel which leads to the caverns. We need to do a little bit of mining because I checked and there are plenty of ores here. So let us go and see if we can find something. Actually, before we go, I learned how to make good food. So we make this sludge jello, then we combine it with the ball of sap and we will get sap jello. It will give us saturation and helps us with the decay. It's amazing. Apparently it tastes very bad. I was going to say everything looks fine. Apparently it does not. What was that? I have to stop being a chicken. Let's go in, see what happens. Nothing happens. There are spooky sounds though, which I don't like, but it's fine. There are a lot of V crystals and I also found our first ore. Simmerite. Can we get it? Good. These guys just jump on your head. Oh, the cube guy. What do you do exactly? Nothing. Do you drop something? Slimy bone ore. Ah, it gives you bone. Okay, that's fine. Because I think we need the bones in order to make tools. Oh, more ore. Good. The caves here go really deep. Look. I can't even see down there. But I did find some ores. Additional ones. Octine. I just came back home so that I can make some enchanted books using our bow. The thing is, I realized that there is an ore in the Betweenlands which is like diamond. It's called Valonite and it gives you a very good armor. I could not find it, so this is why I'm carrying our digital miner as well. I hope he can find it because I did spend 45 minutes and I did not find a single one. He found 40. That's not bad. Question is, can I mine it? Yes, so we should be able to make a decent armor, decent sword, decent pick, and everything. It's very sad that it's pink. In reply to some of you guys who are champions of ethical gaming and who are going to tell me that, Lush, this is not how you do Betweenlands. You don't bring a digital miner, you have to go and find the ores. I would like to reply that this is 5% more cheaty than if you bring your tinker tools. And I just wanted to make a moss bed. I don't know if we can sleep here. Can we? No. Is it daytime? Anyhow, I did find the previous tier of ores and I could just not find Valonite. And now I know why, because it's super rare. Our digital miner mined 16 chunks and it only found 40. So it's super rare. These guys keep shooting, but I think they're just shooting flies. But this is so nice. We have insta mining again. I was looking for recipes how to use the mushrooms as a food, and apparently there's a soup. And look at the amount of saturation that this guy gives us. So it's really good. So why are we here? Well, first of all, there is a quest line which we need to complete. So that's one of the reasons that we are here. But the main reason that I personally wanted to come here was that this dimension offers us a lot of rings, amulets and charms which are very useful in combat and in normal life. I like bubbles, and I use them a lot. And this place offers us some. We also need to try and locate some middle gems, and I just checked the wiki and it seems that they do spawn in the sludge plains. And we are in the sludge plains. So I should probably look underwater, but the problem is it's too dark. You can't see anything. Look. Yeah, I think what I have to do is to disable hardcore darkness, because you can't see anything. I had to restart my client so that I would be able to disable hardcore darkness, and I think it's much better. But anyway, I did find one crystal, and I'm very happy. And I found another one, and another one. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it disabled because at this point in the game, it's not a challenge, it's just annoying. The green middle gem seems to be interesting if we put it on our armor because it will give us a chance to absorb damage when attacked. I like that. But for our sword, we're going to use the red one because it will give us a chance to gain strength when attacking. The blocks from Betweenland looked so nice that I thought we have to do something with it. So I decided to make a bridge, decided to terraform this area. I'm not very good with terraforming, but the blocks are so good that you don't even notice that I did a terrible job. Right? Actually, it's better if you see it from there. Look! It's not that bad. Also, these walkways, which you make from wheatwood, they are amazing. They give you speed too. Look! When you're standing on them, you get speed 2 anyway. So I was actually thinking maybe we terraform the entire area, maybe we make some structures, bring some monsters from the Betweenlands and do experiments on villagers. Maybe we can have a temple made out of the bricks from Betweenlands because they look really cool. Look. And then, I don't know, sacrifice villagers for our amusement? I don't know. Those are very long-term plans. Let's get on with the rest of the episode. We have a few gems. Let us use them. I think you just have to put it in your crafting grid. Yes, green gem. We give another green one to our chest plate and the red one to our sword. They don't look any different. I thought it gives you an animation. It doesn't. In addition to blood magic, I also added the Psi mod because it's a quality of life improvement and it does not really affect our gameplay. You basically make a multi-purpose tool and that's it. I'm not even going to try and pretend that I do understand how the Psi mod works, but I will try to explain to you what I do in order to get access to the spells. And for that, we're going to need a CAD assembler. Then we're going to start with an iron CAD assembly and we put our iron CAD assembly in the CAD assembler. And then we get the CAD. Now if we drop a few pieces of redstone on the floor and right click, we get sawdust. Now that we have sawdust, we're going to throw away our CAD because we don't need this one anymore. And we start making a spell programmer. We also need to make a new CAD, but this time we're also going to need the basic CAD core, the basic CAD socket, the basic CAD battery, and the spell bullet. We will put everything again inside and we will get a new CAD. With the spell programmer, you should be able to program spells or functions that you would put in a bullet and then use it on your CAD assembler so that it will perform that function. So it can break a block or bone meal or swap a block or whatever you want it to do. If you press C, you would notice that there are 24 tutorials that you have to complete before you can have the spell that you want or have the most powerful CAD that there is. And this is where I don't know what to do because I'm not a programmer, but I have a solution. There is a link that they have completed all the tasks and made all the programs, and I will share it in the description, and all you have to do is just go to that link, copy and paste it here. Then you just right click with your bullet and put your bullet back in your CAD, take it out and right click. And you will level up. There is one point that you have to pay attention to, and that is whenever you complete a task and level up, you have to actually press C, press learn for the next tutorial, and then paste it. Otherwise, it will not work. You can also just right click your CAD and then right click. Eventually at level 10, you just have to make Psi metal, and the way that you do that is just right click to program your CAD, drop some gold and right click. And now that you have access to Psi metal, you can upgrade your CAD. And always remember to throw away your old CAD, because if you have 2 of them in your inventory, it's not good. At level 15, you need to do a few stuff. One of them is the Greater Infusion. And that's basically the recipe. For Greater Infusion, you need to convert diamonds into Psi gems. Then you need to make a new trick called Ebony and Ivory. And you program your bullet. And if you're holding your Psi gun and press C, you can choose different spells. We're going to choose this one, and we have to go to the end. I just remembered that we did not kill the Ender Dragon. Anyway, Ebony and Ivory has to be carried out in the end. So, we just right click on quartz, we get ivory, and we right click on coal in order to get ebony. And we need to go home. With ebony and ivory, you can make the highest tier of Psi guns. I'm going to go with the ebony because it's black. and it looks nice. I do understand that that was a very weird way of explaining to you how a mod works and how to level up inside, but believe me, I think that was the fastest way because I have watched tutorials, hours, and I still cannot do that. But now that we have a cool gun, what can we do? We can break blocks at a distance. We can also replace blocks at a distance. We can also move blocks. I'll just put it back. Also, we can bone meal. And my favorite one, we can have fun with mobs. Of course we can add more spells, but for now, I think this is fun enough. And just to let you know, I basically made it for this one. For our next project, I want to work a little bit on our village and add a few more villagers. The thing is, I first want to start moving the lumberjack hut to the other side of the river, because it doesn't make sense to have a lumberjack here, because whatever tree I plant, she's going to chop it down. So we put her over there. Hopefully. Okay, so it's been quite a while later and there has been a few changes, and by quite a while I mean at least 3-4 hours, because these guys require a lot of micromanagement and my goal was to remove that micromanagement. So let us go through the updates. The lumberjack hut was here. I moved it over there so that she will not chop down the trees that we will put in. I just punched him. So that she will not chop down the trees that I put inside the village. I'm so sorry. And instead of the lumberjack hut, we have a new villager hut. This is tier 2. Those two are tier 3. So in total, we can have 8 villagers. When you make a house, the new colonies do not actually arrive to your village. They are born. So this guy was a child 5 minutes ago, which is weird. And that guy, by the way, is our fisherman. He's not being very productive because he consumes more food than what he produces. Look. Anyhow, our lumberjack is now here and she will attend to these trees which we have over there, and sometimes she will get stuck in oil, but it's not a huge problem because you can just go to your lumberjack hut, the controller, and say recall worker, and she will be here. The inventory of these guys are limited, so therefore you cannot spam his inventory with building blocks and say that okay, he will be fine for the next 2 hours. No. You're going to need a warehouse in order to start automating logistics. And this is actually called a warehouse, and this is a tier 2 warehouse which has a lot of storage. So you can just put everything that you want in bulk and they will be delivered to your different villagers. For instance, if he wants cobblestone, he will get it from here. Therefore, whenever this guy requires raw material, he will send a request and the delivery people, who one of them I just punched, will deliver it from the warehouse. We also have 2 delivery people, and this is why the warehouse is tier 2, so that both of them can work inside. They're basically like item pipes. What I have noticed during the past raid is that every single villager will go to their house and sleep in the bed. So if we put turrets in front of the doors, we should be fine. But there is also a barracks, and we can have a guard. So let's try that. That's actually nice. It's a castle. Yeah, I would say we will go with this design. Of course, we're going to make the tier 1, so it's not going to look like a castle, it's just a small hut. While the barracks is being built, I thought we start a very small project. The thing is, I want to station everything from Astral Sorcery on top of the mountain because, well, it makes sense. The problem is, I don't have creative flight, and I don't want to use my jetpack all the time because it looks weird. So I was hoping that we can make an elevator using arcane levitators from Tomcraft. The problem is, I'm not sure if one of them is going to be enough in order to take us the whole way up. And you're facing the wrong way. Yeah, I finally got it correctly. So this guy will push you up. And you can also go down if you hold shift, very slowly and majestically. But the thing is, it has a limit. And I think it's 32 blocks. Yeah, 32 blocks. Can you take me up there completely? Or do I need 2? No, it takes us up. Okay, 1 is enough. Now I guess the question is, where do we put it? Are you going to attack me? He finished the barracks. So we do have the barracks, but it's not functioning. And I just noticed that there is a barracks tower block here. And apparently we need to make a tower so that we will have 1 soldier. I would say this is an ideal location to have the elevator. It's like it has been prepared by the gods. It's 5 wide. And I don't have to do anything. I just have to dig a little bit. So it takes us up until here. And this will be our entrance. I keep trying to finish our stupid elevator over there, and now suddenly our builder is working super fast. He finished the tower, so we have a guard. Anyway, we do have a guard, and I did make some armor from dragon scales, and I think she should be able to use it. I need a bow. I didn't make a bow. You can have all of these and some food. I'm actually thinking that maybe we should not finish the elevator today and think about logistics next episode, because I have to walk between my base and here a lot. And I need a better method. So can you wear armor, or you don't want to wear armor? I gave her dragon steel armor, but I have a feeling she cannot use it. Maybe she needs more skill? Yeah, she's wearing the leather armor. Okay, we'll take this back. Alright guys, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Next episode we will start by trying to find a method of transportation between here and my base. It's not that far, but if you have to go 20 times, it's a challenge. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.